I see a lot of people out here that want to earn their freedom one day, which is why I believe you're all here. That's why I got into business. You know what I saw when I saw that marketing plan? I saw freedom. I saw a way to buy my life back, and that's what Dennis Nafty told me. He said, Ace, I'm gonna show you how to buy your 40 to 60 hours a week back so you can invest that into your life, your business, your wife, your kids, and help yourself get rich instead of helping somebody else get rich every single day of the week. And that's what we're really here to talk to you about, is setting the pace and beginning the race to wherever you're starting at right now. Whether it's day 1, year 3, year 5, you can start a brand new start today and start to begin your build your business so you can hit the platinum level, the emerald level, and really the freedom level, which is why you're all here. And that's what I got fired up about, guys. We're excited about earning our freedom. And this is the woman right here who sets the pace, right? She's in the race. I'm always chasing her, trying to catch up to her. And she's the pace setter in our household. But here's my baby, Jamie Alfalla.
Love you. Awesome. Well, we're so excited to be here this weekend. You know, when I think about letting the race begin, or the race to diamond, or the race to emerald, or the race to freedom, I always think about doing whatever it takes, right? Who's with me? Whatever it takes, right? So we could tell you, you got to do this, 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 and this, but life is always going to throw you curveballs. Life is always going to throw you curveballs, and you're always going to have to dig deeper and do whatever it takes. So whatever it takes, you know, for some people, for everyone is really different, right? Maybe I can relate to some people out there. For me, whatever it took meant that I needed to find a mentor. And part of finding a mentor is making the decision and coming to an understanding that I don't really know everything. I had to realize that I had to put my ego aside, and I had to listen to somebody who was in life where I wanted to be. And, you know, for those of you who are brand new, you're going to hear men and women in this business talk like you've never heard talk before. And hopefully it's going to get you excited. You know, when I came into a room full of winners like this and I heard the men and women on this stage talk, I felt like I was home. I knew I belonged here. Who are you being mentored outside of here by? And that was scary to me when I thought about who was actually mentoring Ace before I met him and before he got started in this business. It was really scary to think who was mentoring him and who was mentoring me. We made the decision to eliminate those people from our lives. We would love them from afar, but we knew we had to do what we had to do for our business. And it's God, family, business. And you know what? This business was what was going to take care of our family. This business was our family's future. So we made this business our priority.
This talk is really targeted for people that are just sick and tired of being sick and tired, and they say, I'm going to draw the line in the concrete, and I'm going to move forward and do what I got to do to make this thing happen. My life isn't where I want it to be. I'm not making the money I want to make. And my wife's working, I'm working. My kids are not where they want to be. Family members are sick, and I cannot take care of them. Who here would like to make the change to be that family member that mom, dad, everybody calls, and you can take care of them? Well, that's what freedom is about. To me, freedom is this. A family member gets sick, and you make the phone call. I got it. Don't worry about it. Freedom is this. You walk into your parents' house one day and say, Mom, Dad, you don't need to work anymore. You're retired. Here's a check. Boom. That, to me, is freedom. That's what this business is about. That's where the race really begins. But you need to get in the race in order to win the race, which is why I believe a lot of you are here. And yeah, you're here because Amway says we need to supply, train, and motivate you, right? So when people say they don't need to be motivated, I laugh. Right? Because it's like, if you were so motivated, why aren't you exactly where you want to be in life right now? If you don't need our meetings, our system, people helping you, then why aren't you exactly where you want to be? And I was smart enough to realize when I got in the business that I needed the team. I needed my upline. I needed to be surrounded by a bunch of winners. And I was excited about doing that. So my road and my current position, and me and Jamie are fighting hard for our freedom every single day. You know, I just want to go through some of the things that I needed to go through to hit emerald and platinum, and now that we're working towards going diamond, and everybody's going to get in and have to do something different. You know, I got in the business with my wife, and I was smart enough to listen to my upline right out the gate. I didn't question anything. I was smart enough to say, you know what? I'm pretty smart, but I'm stupid about Amway. And when people say that, you automatically become smart now. So if you're a doctor, a lawyer, some high educated person, the more educated you are, the harder it's going to be for you to accept guidance from somebody else because you let that get in the way. So whenever I'm sitting with the doctor or a lawyer or someone who's highly educated, I say, listen, right now, you need to act like you're stupid about Amway. You need to just admit it to yourself and accept the guidance. And even though you're talking to somebody right here who has a GED, no high education at all, but I'm super educated in this business. And I got my master's and doctorate in Amway. So you need to listen to me. And they need to understand that, listen, I don't want what you have, you want what I have. I don't want a job. You do that pretty well yourself. I'm listening to people who live the lives I want to live and have the time that I want to have and have the relationships with their kids and wife that I work towards every single day. So when I got in this business, I did whatever it took. I was showing 20, 30, 40, 50 plans a month. You may not have to do that to get the same results. But the point was, I did whatever it took as long as it took. And that's what you need to get through your head. It doesn't matter. Vinny says it all the time. What do you want? When do you want it? And what, the most important, what are you willing to give up to get that? Because everybody is busy. Everybody. But I do the same thing with everybody. If you map out the 6 hours you sleep, the 3 hours you're eating food, the 3 or 4 hours you're doing this, the amount of time that you're working, and you can do this yourself, you're always left with 3 to 5 hours left. That's unproductive time. So if you don't get in this business and work it, you know what that means to me? You're just plain old lazy. Because everybody got some time to make this happen. So I got in and I worked my butt off. Me and Jamie were focused right out the gate. And now, because we're Emerald, that means absolutely nothing. We need to get recommitted. Platinum's not the goal for a lot of you guys. That's just a stepping stone along the way. Emerald's going to be a stepping stone along the way. You know what real freedom is? It's diamond. When I was going platinum, when I woke up, the first thing I thought of was going platinum. When I was eating, I was thinking about going platinum. When I was with Jamie, I was thinking about going platinum. Oh yeah, thinking about it when I was with Jamie, platinum, 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 platinum. That's right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all the way to Sunday. Now we're singing a different tune. We're singing our freedom. Now freedom, diamond equals freedom. And that's all we keep thinking about right now. So we're working 7 nights and 7 days a week. And Vinny said it best himself. When you work 7 nights, you get an 8th night. And for the guys out there doing the work and producing, they understand what I mean. Now, a lot of people may look at you like you're crazy, and yes, this isn't the norm what you're doing here. When I got in the business, you know what people told me I was doing? I was crazy, right? Because I did the work, and I did the work, and I did the work, and the results weren't happening maybe as quick as I wanted them to. And a lot of you people may be in the same exact position as I was when I first got in. But I'll tell you what, if that's being crazy, I'll take crazy every day of the week. I don't know about you guys. I'm fired up about that. So don't worry about what the mediocre people do. You don't want to be mediocre. You want to do the complete opposite. And you know the people who are doing the complete opposite? All the people who are backstage right here. They're the proof. You need to look no more. After this weekend, your race begins. Where you start and where you finish is up to you. But the one thing you need to keep in mind is every time you feel like giving up, remember, discipline is remembering what you want when things get tough. So get busy, guys. Go Diamond.